Welcome back, citizens of Super Earth, and welcome aboard the Hammer of Dawn. Today we're diving into the top 5 beginner mistakes in Helldivers 2 and how you can fix every single one. These 5 things are the difference between feeling overwhelmed on your first few missions and actually leading your squad to a clean, efficient victory. I've made all these mistakes myself and I see new recruits fall into them constantly, so let's break them down. Let's start with the big one, the death spiral. If you've played even 2 missions of Helldivers, you've lived this nightmare. You go down in a big fight, your gear's on the ground, and your squad calls you back in. And what do? You drop right back on top of your loot, sprint straight into the same death pit you just escaped from, and boom, you're dead again, and again, and again. And suddenly your whole squad is stuck in a loop of trying to revive you. It snowballs into a wipe. Here's how to fix it. Don't re-engage immediately. When you respawn, fall back, reassess, let the enemies spread out or despawn, or let your squad thin them out for you. Your loot will still be there later in the game. Helldivers rewards patience more than aggression. A 20-second reset saves minutes of chaos. Here's beginner mistake number 2, calling stratagems way too close to yourself or your squad. Every new player has thrown their first orbital strike at their own feet. It happens. The blast radius on some stratagems is huge. Even resupplies can crush you. Fixing this is pretty simple. Learn your radii, practice your timing, and most importantly, call out what you're throwing down. Orbital down, strafing run left side, gatling on the objective, stuff like that. That kind of communication prevents 90% of accidental team wipes. And if you're solo, create a mental rule. If the stratagem can kill me, throw it farther than I think I need to. A good rule of thumb is when you throw an offensive stratagem, like the orbital napalm for example, just say 50 meters. Toe meters, that is.
But without the tuh.
What this does is it reminds you to look at the beacon and make sure that you're at least 50 meters away from the impact site. Bug bridge, bug bridge.
50 meters.
Copy. Make your enemies feel the wrath of your incoming fire, not yourself. Number 3 is tunnel vision. This one gets almost everyone, even veteran Helldivers. New players love the firefights. It feels amazing to mow down a swarm until you realize enemies don't stop spawning on most difficulties. If you're stuck in one spot fighting wave after wave, you're not progressing the mission. You're losing time, losing ammo, and eventually the game will overwhelm you. That's tunnel vision. Here's the fix. The moment you feel like you're fighting a losing war of attrition, disengage. Rotate around the enemy. Use terrain, even use stealth in some situations. Most missions don't require to kill anything. If you can get to the objective alive, you're winning. Helldivers isn't about killing everything, it's about accomplishing the mission. Beginner mistake number 4 is not using resupply stratagems. Listen, your resupply beacon is infinite. It has a cooldown, that's it. Yet new players hoard ammo like it's the apocalypse. They save their last 2 magazines for when things get bad, and guess what? Things are bad. Here's the correct way to think about it. If you're missing more than half of your ammo for your big guns, resupply. If your squad is low, resupply. Standing around waiting for bots to arrive? Throw one, it's free. The faster you learn to treat resupplies as disposable tools instead of precious resources, the better you'll perform. Number 5 is not understanding your weapons controls. Beginners know how to aim and shoot, but that's basically it. Helldivers 2 weapons have a ton of hidden depth, like a further zoom or scope view. Most weapons have a deeper ADS level. It turns mid-range shots into accurate long-range picks, especially on bots and snipers. It also has fire mode swapping. Many rifles can swap between burst, semi-auto, or automatic. Each mode completely changes recoil, accuracy, and ammo efficiency. Some even have fire rate modes. Depending on how your weapon is set up, it might have an optional flashlight or scope distance. Simply hold the reload button and use the arrows to figure out exactly what scope distance, fire mode, or flashlight setting you want. Most beginners never touch any of this, but mastering your weapon settings make you twice as accurate and it massively improves your survival. And that's your crash course on the top 5 beginner mistakes and how to fix them. If you found this helpful, your next step is to watch my video on the top 5 stratagems every beginner should be using. Those 5 tools will give you everything you need to survive your first few deployments and start contributing real firepower to your squad. The link should be on screen right now. Until next time, stand firm, strike first. For Super Earth!